Hey everyone, welcome back to the Basic Butch Tarot. My name is Jennifer Rose and I am the head butch in charge here. Today I'm with my gorgeous wife, Melanie Rose.
Hi everyone, I'm Melanie Rose, your old girl from the channel Old Girl right here on YouTube. Go check it out. We do daily astrological reports. And we're here today to do a read based on the fact that the moon is at its first quarter phase. That is at the half point between the new moon and the full moon. And now is the time that we begin to take action on the plans that we have been making. So whatever it is that you're ambitious about, whatever you wanted to get started on, whatever you've been thinking about, now is the time to take action, make calls, do whatever you want. However, this moon is in Pisces, so we have to remember that when we are putting our ambitions into action, we're going to do that with compassion and creativity.
Yes, so the moon aspects is what guided us and inspired us to do a cup of ambition read. So what keeps our cup of ambition full? Melanie and I decided passion, motivation, and success are all three ways in which we can keep our cup of ambition full. So what fuels our passion? The Page of Wands. Well, funny enough, Wands is fuel. It's fire. So fire signs there. And this is, a page is always the beginning of something new. This is really the ambitious card. This is the ambition card. So just keeping your drive going, the drive and passion, it's all the same. It's all the same.
It's all the same. So maybe you're just naturally a passionate person.
Naturally passionate person.
I think a lot of us are naturally passionate about something. You know, you spend enough years on the earth and you're like, this is the thing I really dig though.
Right, and compassion and creative too. So, Page of Wands says that's how we fuel our passion, which is drive. So, what puts out our passion?
Oh, the Lovers.
The Lovers puts out our
passion. Okay, so, you know, this is typically a card about a love relationship or a romantic relationship or some sort of a romance or even lustful bond between people. But, you know, the dark side of this card is temptation. Right? Sometimes when we yield to temptation, like we've made certain promises, we've been asked not to do certain things, if we yield to temptation, the garden gets burned down and we get kicked out of it.
Right. Another thing that I was kind of thinking as far as the Lovers and putting out our passions is maybe sometimes we put all of our passion into our lovers that doesn't leave anything left over. You know, like sometimes we really push ourselves into that. Like, I'm that person. I'm Libra, Venus. I mean, I'm all about the love, water signs. So, you know, we put our passions into all that. And then, you know, we're tired at work. Yeah. We stay up all night on the phone talking. Right. You know, so that could be a way.
Yeah, using love as a distraction, using romantic or lustful passion as a distraction can definitely get in the way of us reaching our actual plans, goals, and ambitions.
Right. So what fuels our motivation? I did not want to stay on that. Didn't seem right. I'm a lover. So, whoa, the Tower is what fuels our motivation. So we're afraid of failure. We're afraid of absolute failure, of losing everything that we have. And that is absolute motivation for us to keep our cup of ambition full. I mean, this is just like a devastating event or occurrence, you know, so we're, you know, the fear of that is what could keep us motivated.
But may I also offer another interpretation?
Yeah.
And that is that, you know, after the tower falls, then there's a lot of material for rebuilding. And so it's possible that what motivates us is the fact that we see systems that are in failure and, you know, we want to help dismantle them and put them back together.
Right. Yes. Thank you. It's really hard to see a bright side to the tower sometimes for me. So I appreciate your input on that. So don't put the tower next to the card you're getting ready to draw on what puts it out. But what puts out our motivation?
Demotivate us.
What doesn't motivate us?
The Chariot.
Oh, the Chariot. So
it almost seems like those should be switched back and forth, but we're going to go with it, okay? So what might demotivate us is perhaps being a little too individualistic, a little too driven to do things just exactly our way. This is about willpower. This is about getting what you want by any means necessary.
Putting the I in team.
So yeah, it can be really demotivating to put the I in team because, you know, eventually you're like, well, I thought I had all these people who wanted to help me. Where are they? And they're like, well, you wouldn't let us help you.
Right, right. And the Chariot is normally the person that puts everything together and then still pushes that thing forward and is successful. So if you can't have that collaboration and you're just putting that I in team, you're not going to have the motivation. You're not going to have the motivation, right?
Right.
Ooh, yeah.
Getting there by motorcycle, like this is a picture of the rugged individualism, right? Getting there by motorcycle, like you may think you went there on your own, but you're forgetting to thank the people who invented and built your motorcycle.
Right, absolutely. Yes, and that can be, yeah, that will absolutely take away from motivation.
Yeah.
What fuels our success?
Success.
The moon. Ooh, I love it.
Yeah.
So, introspection is what fuels our success, right? Knowing ourselves inside and out, the good and the bad. Being able to sit in the shadows and still see the light. That is what causes us to be successful and to keep our cup full, right?
Yeah.
I see those wolves are instincts, and there's a clear lit path and a sun inside of the moon as well. So yes, that's what, so even though you're in the shadows and you're looking in the shadows and you're taking a look at those things that maybe you don't like about yourself, the sun is still there and you're still going to be successful because you did this thing. Right?
Right.
You looking inside is difficult sometimes, but
our ability to go within definitely brings us some success.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And what might just ruin our success?
I see a lot of emotion in that card too. What is it?
The Ace of Wands.
The Ace of Wands. Sexual harassment.
Let me just put these two side by side. Right? You know, the temptation of lust can definitely ruin our success.
No.
You know, and listen, successful people, I want to say, successful people always have a fire to achieve again and achieve more. Okay, you have a success, you say, yeah, that was great, and you have a celebration, and then you move on to the next ambition or goal. You know, however, like, can you stop to enjoy your success for a moment, or do you just have to keep charging forward with your ambitions and goals?
Yes. Wow. Yeah.
Why are you going to have success if you can't enjoy it a little bit?
Right. And, you know, look at these two here. We've got the Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands.
Yeah. Right at the beginning and the end of the read. So
yeah, at the beginning and the end, and there's a tower moment in the middle.
Your drive is to your benefit, and your drive is to your detriment. So, you know, find the balance somewhere in there.
Balance. So these are the ways in which we can keep our cup of ambition full, right?
Right.
Do you have any questions on any of these cards? Like, so, I don't know, maybe that tower card is still a little bothersome. Like, it's in the middle of
that tower kind of bothers me too. Like, how is this motivating? Let's ask a question.
Let's use that came from me. I don't know that I trust what's
Wait a
going to
minute.
come out of
That
that. I
is-
want to end on a good
That
note.
is the bright
I'll
side
give
of
it
the
a-
table, though. I don't think you want
Yes.
my dark
Yep.
side cards on your bright side of the table, do you?
All right. Well, apparently some of your energy is seeped over into that tower, dark angel. All right. So, judgment. Told you.
So what motivates us is
As above, so below.
as above, so below. Also coming to decisions about
Mm-hmm.
things like maybe we just like deciding things.
Right. Right.
Maybe we're the ones who decide whether the tower stands or falls.
Absolutely. That's motivating. I like to be in charge.
We were watching that, that show that's like The Voice, but it's a rap battle. It's got Snoop Dogg and Cardi B and what is it?
T.I. Tip
Yeah.
and Chance.
And Chance.
Chance the Rapper.
And Cardi said something really mean to somebody who rapped for her, and then she like sipped from her glass and she said, they pay me to be mean. So some of us are really motivated by being mean. I had a boss who used to get dressed up like she was going to church on Christmas to fire people.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Yeah.
I kind of like
She
that.
was kind of a badass. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. So do we leave this here now? Because
I gotta do
there you
this.
go. See, should have listened the first time. Queen of Cups.
Queen of Cups. So in terms of motivating us, it's what we get out of it emotionally.
Yes, our heart and
Whether it's, reconstructing fallen towers or calling judgment on situations.
Yes.
It's how it makes us feel.
right,
That makes us feel like we're in control.
right.
Mhm.
Yes, and that is very motivating.
Mhm.
I think control is very motivating to
Mhm.
me if I get to have the full say in something.
Right.
If I am the end all be all, if I am the manager with which you asked to speak, that's very motivating for me.
Yeah. This is gonna feel good.
This is gonna feel good. Okay.
Yeah.
So I feel way better about that now. So our motivation is on the up and up here.
Mm-hmm.
So everything else.
Okay, so what I'm seeing is like what drives our passion, what fuels our passion is possibly just being naturally passionate about something, right? And being driven.
Passion.
Passion for passion.
Fire.
Like I got a fire for fire. I get it. I'm a fire sign. And what motivates us is the way the work that we're doing makes us feel.
No one can reach us.
And what helps us maintain our success is using our instincts and intuitions.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yes,
Does
that
sound
makes
good to you?
sense. Yes. And we drew a moon card, and that was the moon aspect was the inspiration for our Cup of Ambition read. So,
Yeah.
whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
Thank you, Spirit. We are very grateful for you guiding us in this read today.
Yes.
Yay. So, listen, you know what would fill my cup of ambition? If you would subscribe and like this video and even, just gives us a comment, Precious.
Yes.
Tell us how we're doing.
Tell us what you think, what you like, what you want to hear us read about.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
tell us what you want, what you really, really want.
I'll tell you what I want.
Ambition.
Yeah.
Passion, motivation, and success. Woo! Thank you so much. Tune in for our next read. Maybe it'll be yours if you comment and tell us what it is.
Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you.